My name is Sierra Crawford, and this is called I Don't Cook. I was at dinner the other day with a BYU grad, and it was going great until he asked me, "Do you cook?" And I guess I shouldn't have scoffed and said no, because that was the end of the date. The next weekend, my roommate's boyfriend said it was over because she valued her career more than her family. Yet she had a teaching degree and a passion for educating young minds. So tell me, Jason, what do you expect her to do? Just sit around and wait for you to figure out your life? Sunday upon Sunday, growing up, I was told that a young woman's virtue was dependent on the hemline of her clothes, that my body was tempting and to hide it from men. Your job is to help them be pure and virtuous. I didn't know Proverbs taught that I was responsible for someone else's thoughts. I was also taught it's good to go to college in case your future husband dies. But what about because God commanded us to expand our minds and that knowledge is the only thing we take from this life? Oh, but no, you don't need to pursue an education or passion because your husband will support you. So you can love fashion and blogging and making casseroles for 8 and putting on a facade that's Happy Valley fake. So not sorry that I don't smile as I walk down the hall, but my smile is not something you are entitled to at all. You swipe through Tinder and first dates and never commit because the girl in your mind is perfectly fit, but the women you pass by on the street are strong as hell, but you'll never see that because they aren't Instagram perfect. Tell me, does a filter last eternity? Because this universe is run by an equal partnership, and I can assure you, Heavenly Mother doesn't put up with it. Her sons treating her daughters like their divine destiny is to clean your house, cook your meals, and raise your babies. We are royalty too, goddesses of a righteous nation, and if you can't wrap your head around that, then maybe you don't really understand the plan of salvation. Yes, my patriarchal blessing mentions I'll have a family, but after it mentions my work, part in the marvelous work of humanity. Different but equal means I also receive revelation, not only to raise the next generation, but to become who I am called to be in my salvation. And I will use my God-given agency to choose my life, not just fall back to be a chevron-patterned, docile, cookie-cutter wife. So I want to meet a man who isn't intimidated by my strength, who honors my divine destiny, whatever the lengths and the cost that it takes to raise a family of truth so that we may both be exalted, the two of us side by side, not me walking behind with a Swiffer mop and homemade pie. Because the word feminism isn't a bad word, and especially not in the LDS church, and the sooner the culture changes, the sooner the proof of a society of women and men supporting each other is what Heavenly Father intended, and so did our mother.